In the style of all those people who do reviews with just their webcam, this is going to be a review of the Sega Nomad. This pretty little thing is effectively on the inside a Sega Mega Drive Mark II. It takes a Sega Mega Drive Mark II power adapter, which I don't have, so I've been having to play it with 6 AA batteries. A requirement to get the 9 volts to power the device. Why 9 volts? Mostly for the screen. The screen is what requires all the power, and if you put in, say, your PSP power adapter, because it's the same type of port, you'll find that it only has enough power, 5 volts, to power the device, and not the screen, so up comes the low battery light. And this is the same thing that happened to people who played it with rechargeable batteries. So, you can't play it with rechargeable batteries either. As far as the hardware goes, it's pretty nice. It's got ABC and XYZ. XYZ used in later Mega Drive games, stuff like Comic Zone uses XYZ. I don't actually have any games that use those buttons. Straightforward cartridge port on the top. Probably not very clear, got my finger in it. And on the bottom it has brightness volume control headphone port, and I don't know if you can see it. Nope, doesn't look like you can. There, oh, I can get the light on it. A controller port for player 2. Because on the top, I can get the light on this as well. That'd be cool. Yeah. On the top there, just under the light, is a video cable hole for audio video out. So if you put the Nomad down on the floor, like so, and you were to plug the Mega Drive controller into it, you'd be able to, with the video cables, use it as a Sega Mega Drive Mark II. Which is quite clever. Now there seems to be some bother with what games my Nomad will run and what games it won't run. I managed to make a list of games that it doesn't work with, which is annoying because Sunset Riders is on that list. Good old days. See if we can get the screen up here. Yeah. Oh, can you hear that? It's my childhood all over again. Beautiful. I'm still glad that I have a Sega Nomad, even though the next job for me is to get a power adapter for it, because I've almost used up my 6 AA batteries, and although they were fairly cheap, I don't want to buy 6 lots of batteries just for 2 hours of battery, if that. Although it claims to be a portable console, you would not play the Sega Nomad portably unless you had one of those power adapters that came out back in the day, one of those battery packs, something like $79, and future Mega Drive reviews will probably be me playing the game on the Nomad, and then any high quality video of the games I will record from an emulator. So I will be reviewing most games now on the Sega Nomad, but games such as if I want to cover Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Sunset Riders, or Ren and Stimpy, just to quote a few that it doesn't like, Aladdin as well. If I want to play any of those, I'm going to have to either get out my old Mega Drive, get a new Mega Drive, or review them, if applicable, on the Sega Mega Drive collection disc. So, anyway, that's the Sega Nomad. And so long as you've got the right power adapter for it, I would thoroughly recommend getting one. They are a lot of fun, even though for about as much as I paid for this, you could probably get a pre-owned PSP, crack firmware, and have every Mega Drive game ever made on there. And it would negate the need to own them in cartridge form. So yeah, probably a waste of money, but the Sega Nomad's fun. If you thought about getting one of these for a long time, then go ahead and do it. Bite the bullet and buy one. Just remember, to power it, it's 6 AA batteries.